Well, here we go. Finally, the man, the myth.
What's going on, Black?
Should I say the man, the myth, not the legend?
Nah, ain't no legend for sure. For sure.
Yeah. So we're dealing with well, right here we have first I want to say I'm excited. I'm very excited to have you here because you don't know how much that you mean to all the guys who travel.
Yeah,
you like the Godfather. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you.
And I want to tell you, give you a rose. Now I appreciate you, brother. So I just want to tell you that straight up.
Right.
I really appreciate you.
Hey,
so,
congratulations on your new channel.
Yeah.
Spade?
Brown Spade.
Brown Spade.
Yeah.
It's that alcohol, y'all.
It's all good. It's all good. So again, we here with the legend, Mr. Tailor Made. So before Tailor Made Dream, just tell us a little bit about your history. Before there was a Tailor Made Dream.
Well, I'm proud to say, I'm Ellen Taylor's baby boy, born and raised in Brooklyn, stayed in New York till I was about 23 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and there was something in me that I wanted to travel, I wanted to see things, I wanted to go places.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I ain't have no money. So, Paris was off the list and England was off the list. So I went into the military. I joined the Navy just to travel.
Right.
And also get my life straight because I was doing, I was doing what 23-year-olds should not be doing at the time.
Right.
So I went into the Navy, man, and I'm gonna tell you, when I went to the Navy and hit my first port, that bug just bit me, and I've just had that traveling bug ever since. I was blessed to have 2 kids earlier in life. Unfortunately, both of them are gone now, but like you, I got one on the way.
Yes, congratulations once again.
Thank you.
We both have daughters on the way.
Yes, sir. I'm excited. At the ripe old age of 59.
Yeah, and I'm 48. I'll be 49.
All right.
So it's all good. It's all
man.
good.
But when I came to Dominican Republic, man, it was just something about it just grabbed me. So, it's like I just heard it calling my name. And more specifically to the North Coast, because I used to go to Santo Domingo all the time, and I adopted my daughter in Santo Domingo. And after she passed, man, I just had to kind of just find somewhere new.
Yeah.
And I was watching YouTube, this guy called Cuba Dave.
Cuba Dave.
Yeah, because nobody was talking about DR that looked like us.
That's true.
That's
true. It was a white guy. That's the only person I saw before you. And then when I saw you, I just felt like you was talking to us.
Yes. Yeah, because when I went there, man, I said, man, listen, I need to share this. So I came down here got here on a Wednesday. By Friday, I brought me a condo. Everybody thought I was out of my mind. They all regretting that now.
Right.
And man, it's just been a beautiful relationship, man. I'm trying to start and build an expat family here.
Yeah.
So I started an expat chat group, man, and
I need to join that channel too, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in there today.
Yeah, put me in there. Yeah.
And it's where we give a lot of good information to everyone. Somebody's in trouble, do a wellness check.
Yeah.
Whatever you need.
We need that.
Absolutely.
We need that.
Yeah, and you don't feel like you're alone.
It's a community within a community.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not just men. It's a lot of ladies down here that are also part of that expat chat group, man.
Right.
And we just try to take care of each other, love on each other, and like I said, just feel part of the community. Feel like you're not down here by yourself.
That's good. So, how was it growing up in Brooklyn, New York?
Man, Brooklyn, when I grew up in the 70s, brother, it was the worst time for New York. But I had a great mother, and she was about her business, In fact, my mother put me out at 16.
Yeah.
And I wasn't a bad kid. I was good grades the whole night. But I just told my mother put me on punishment for the entire summer.
Wow.
And I said, Ma, I can't stay in the house on entire summer. I can't do that.
Right.
And when I said that to my mother, man, my mother said, it's time for you to leave. And I'm like, what you talking about? I ain't finished high school. She said, I hope you finish.
Okay, so how was it in the military?
Yeah,
How was your experience?
Oh, our military experience was probably one of the best experiences and one of the best decisions in my adult life. It gave me that bug for traveling. I got to see all the lies that they tell black people in the U.S. How if you travel, they're going to hate you. If you go to Germany or if you go to England, Brazil, how people are just going to, you know, they really don't like black people. They even tell you that black people hate you, and if you go to Africa.
Right. You know, which is not true. I've been there twice.
Of course, I've been there. I've only been there once. But man, once you start learning and gaining all this self-knowledge, you know, and start getting and gaining, you know, of yourself and who you are and other experiences, I'm gonna tell you, man, it blows your mind. That's why now I really don't have a lot of friends that don't travel. If you ain't got a passport with stamps in it, we probably ain't friends. Because your thinking is singular. It's limited. It's limited.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You still stuck within the borders.
Absolutely.
And our mind is beyond borders.
Exactly.
That is so true. That is so true. Because I still got some friends. I mean, I love them to death. But they don't have a passport, but just for conversation purposes, some things that I can express, they can't even imagine. They don't say it, but I know because you never been there. Like,
exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So go ahead.
No, I'm saying which is kind of crazy to me when I know I'm in some of these chat groups, man, and cats are trying to tell me what's going on in the Dominican Republic. Yeah. And a lot of them don't know that I live here. And I'm like, well, that's a lie. That's not true. And they're like, well, who are you that you could say that my information is false? I said, well, I've been living here 4 years. And since I live here, drive here, creating life here now, I said, I think I can pretty much say from boots on the ground perspective.
That's right. That's so true. So, do you still keep in contact with some of your comrades in the military?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I got, matter of fact, one of my closest friends, like a brother to me, my boy Tony, he'll be here next month. I got some other partners, man, that I talk to, but for some reason, a lot of cats who travel, who've been in the military, they stop traveling after they get out the military. Now me, I don't understand it.
Right.
However, you know, if that's your thing, hey, more power to you. But yeah, I don't keep in touch with a lot of them, and unfortunately, a lot of good brothers have passed
away.
Yeah. So, but the ones that I do keep in touch with, man, we have a great time. My ship, they've been doing a reunion since you know, the 90s. And they still do have one USS Iowa reunion every year.
That's good. So what branch did you serve?
Navy. Is there another branch? Is there another branch?
Right.
I didn't realize there wasn't.
And this is my last one with the military. As far as military.
Not a problem.
Did you experience racism in the military?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something, man. Whoever believes that there's no racism in the military still believes in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. There's still racism. But I'll tell you this much. When you have a situation in your life and you think that it may be your last day on earth, all that racism go away.
Out the door.
Yeah, I was on the USS Iowa April 19th, 1989. We had an explosion. And man, honestly, everybody thought we were gone because this was a battleship, so we got full of Tomahawk cruise missiles. Right. We have you know 50-pound gunpowder bags. Right. Then you have other artillery. You have you know lube oil, and all this is right under the turrets of the battleship. I don't know if you've ever seen a battleship picture. But it has like on the back end it has 6 mounts that shoots out 50 rounds. 50 calibers. Yeah. Then on the front end you got 3. So now the fire is coming out one of those turrets. Right. And you know everything below it, including those Tomahawk missiles, man. Listen, if this fire goes down any more decks, we're all gone. We're all gone. Wow. And I'm gonna tell you. Not a black, white, Chinese, whoever you were, looked at each other. Okay, so becoming an expat, what inspired you to
to leave the Matrix, aka the United States of America?
Fear. I'm gonna tell you, man. Fear of going to jail, getting shot by police, getting stopped, and getting, having some trumped up charges, and going through my bank account trying to prove my innocence. I mean, I could go down the list. I just knew living in America was not for me, and I knew it for many years prior to me leaving the USA. So much so, man. When I was in the U.S., man, I used to carry 2 guns, and not that I carried guns because I lived in a bad neighborhood or I went to gonna be a statistic or a hashtag. And so, man, and when you start thinking like that, guess what? It's time to leave.
Yeah, it's time to go. I agree. When I was in the States, I told it as well, but because I feel like for the legal black man, the one who's trying to do the legitimate thing, I feel like we're in the middle.
Yes.
Of both extremes. On one end, we're concerned about cops if the wrong cop come into our way, but then on the other end, we're dealing with people that look like us.
Yes. Yeah.
That will take you out about nothing.
Yeah.
Lose your life about nothing,
Yeah,
and,
especially these young people.
Yeah.
They don't care about life.
And in Atlanta just the other day, the little girl was drive-by shooting. I don't know if you heard, lost her life.
Wow.
Yeah. That just happened a few days ago. And I was just like, that's more confirmation that I'm in the right spot. One thing I can say, living abroad, particularly in the Dominican Republic, I can walk the streets at night and I still feel safe at night.
I do too.
I promise you I do.
Yeah.
And so far I haven't had not one problem.
No. Not by the police.
Not by the police, by people. I ain't got to worry about I haven't nobody tried to rob me, none of that stuff.
Nope.
They might look at you, and that's about it. And keep it moving.
Yeah.
And they some might not speak.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you are safe. I've been safe. And I've been coming back and forth for 6 years, and now I'm officially retired.
Man, congratulations on that.
Yeah. So, let's see, what is my next question? So, who coined the term the Matrix?
I'm going to tell you, a good friend of mine, Brother Charles Tyler. Brother Charles Tyler used to go to Brazil.
Rest in power.
Yeah, definitely rest in power. And man, I mean, he was definitely one of the brothers I admired and appreciated the most. And he was talking about Brazil and got started on Facebook and his YouTube channel around the same time that I started DR.
Gotcha.
So unfortunately, me and Charles never got a chance to meet. We talked on the phone numerous times, and we were supposed to meet in 2019. I told him, listen, I'll be down there because he threw a beach party in Brazil in November every year. So I said, well, listen, I can't make it.
Right. And
this was like maybe 2017. So I said, give me 2019, brother. I said, I'm gonna meet you on the beach. Brother Charles Tyler died shortly after. I think he died in 2017. But because I wanted to keep my promise to him and honor him, I convinced a couple of brothers, about 14, 15 brothers, to travel down with me, and we threw that beach party with Brother Charles Tyler threw it right there in Copacabana.
That's all right.
In Brazil. Yes,
that's all right. Did he know Yusuf? Did they know of each other?
Yeah, no. I don't know if they. Well, I don't know. I know Yusuf knew about Charles Tyler.
Okay.
I don't know if Charles Tyler knew about Brother Yusuf.
Yeah, man. Both of them brothers, man.
Oh man, that broke my heart.
That brother, that was deep, man. Yeah. I was like, man.
Yeah, that broke my heart.
Yeah.
I mean,
he
Brother
was
Charles
deep.
Tyler broke, but
Yusuf was deep.
Yeah, man. I mean, we collabed. He's been on my show a couple times. I've been on his show a couple times, man.
Yeah.
And he was. He lived life his way, and he wasn't apologized about being who he was.
Right.
And I love the brother, man.
Right.
Absolutely.
So, what brought you to the decision to live here in the Dominican Republic?
I would say after my daughter's death, I wanted to still have that connection because of missing her so much, and being here in DR just kind of gave me a connection that I felt with my daughter, even though she was not here. It was just being on the same island that she was on, and being able to still have a great relationship, friendly relationship with the moms.
Gotcha.
Man, it's just like I said, it was she was my roots for wanting to be here in DR.
Gotcha. So, what was that? So now that you're having a child on the way, how was that experience? Experiencing fatherhood all over again. How did you feel now, brother?
So now you about to make a brother cry, man. For me, it's profound.
Yeah.
Because I know what it's like to be a father. I love being a father.
Yeah, me too. I love fatherhood.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I love the good, the bad, the crazy.
Yeah.
with being a father, man, and I miss that.
Right.
I absolutely miss
I
that.
do too.
And I said, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep trying till 60. After 60, I'm gonna give up. So at 59, I hit.
You hit the jackpot.
Yeah. So
there you go.
Yeah, this wasn't an accident, man. This was not an accident.
Yeah. Mine wasn't either. But I'm thankful, man.
Yes.
I thank the universe for my blessing is coming.
Yes, I'm happy for you, brother. I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for you as well, brother.
Thank you.
So you traveling around this beautiful country. What are some of your favorite cities here?
Oh, Puerto Plata is my number one favorite city. Puerto Plata, Semana, Las Terrenas.
Yeah.
I enjoy La Vega, Santiago, Santo Domingo without the damn traffic.
Right.
I'm not a fan of Punta Cana. Punta Cana is sort of like going to Florida.
Yeah, it's touristic.
Yeah,
that's super touristic.
Yeah, but you feel like you back in the States.
Yeah.
The streets, the building, everything is different.
You don't even feel like you're on an island.
No, you don't.
You don't. You feel like you're at a hotel resort.
Yes.
That's what you feel like.
Yes.
But the beaches there in Punta Cana are gorgeous.
Absolutely. Gorgeous. And got great malls.
Yes, and have great malls. That is so true.
Yeah, but I went to Punta Cana one time. Like I said, I just was not impressed. But I mean, it was nice, it's beautiful, but just not for me. I want to feel like I'm connected to the locals. I like being around more locals. And I don't know, Punta Cana, man. Even though you can still be around a lot of locals, it just wasn't for me. But me moving to the DR and I wanted to live in a country where most people look like me. Without moving to Africa.
Exactly. Initially, I was going to Africa, and then I visit here, and I met my wife, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah, that beautiful lady.
Thank you. I appreciate it. How would you describe the woman here in the Dominican Republic?
Oh, man, do you know something?
I know that's some of your favorite subjects on your shows.
My opinion of Dominican women is forever evolving.
Yeah.
Because when I first came here, man, you think they're like these submissive, beautiful. And when I say the submissive, I don't mean in a derogatory way.
Right.
And I'm not talking about these chicas that's on the street, the fun girls. I'm not talking about the fun girls.
Right.
But social media has just messed. Social media, this whole Cardi B thing, it's just messed up a lot of that girlfriend experience that cats used to experience when they come down here and meet somebody, man. And you first meet this lady and she's taking care of you like y'all been married for 20 years.
Right.
That whole thing, and I talked about it on my show, The Girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's dead.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree. I feel like that.
Okay.
I feel like that we get what we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you come more into the interior of the country, it still exists.
Oh yeah. On the campo, in the interior of the country.
Yes,
absolutely.
I think you can still get it's still there. I've seen it. I see it. I'm down there. I live there.
All right.
My wife there. And so I haven't experienced, and I'm not saying this because I'm married. I haven't experienced that with her. Now, the first lady that I pursued, yes.
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't experienced that with my wife.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
no, that's fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right, bro. All right, brother Taylor May. So, another thing I want to ask you is, because I see a lot of simping out here, and I be shaking my head, and for some reason, I get it. They're grown; they can do what they want to do. But just for just a message, just a PSA.
All right. I've given those.
What message would you give these Western Union poppies out here, both young and old?
Don't do it. Well, see, this is the thing. When you got these girls getting in touch with you, right? Believe me, they done reached out to about at least 15 other people, right? It's a numbers game, and these girls know how to play numbers. And let me tell you something. This telephone, man, can nobody use a telephone like Dominicans. Nobody. I don't understand why Dominican Republic, why these ain't the most technology savvy people, because I'm telling you, man, my girl teaches me things about this phone.
Yeah.
And especially iPhones. They're wizards. So don't think that you're the only one, And so I say, listen, you don't have to pre or post pay for anything.
Right.
Because even if a chick is mad at you, trust me, as soon as you land, you call, you let them know you're in town. Oh, baby, owe me more.
Exactly.
I tell you, whatever happened before you left, it's gone.
Right.
Vanished. Went away.
Right.
Now, if you want to just give your money away, hey, that's cool too. I have an orphanage for you to give some money to. You can come down there. They'll pay you in hugs from these beautiful little babies, and at least you can see who you giving your money to, and who
It's
you are
serving a
helping.
better, and it's serving a better purpose.
Serving a definite better purpose, man. So, that whole, Western Union Poppy, PayPal Daddy, Venmo, Check Rider, whatever, man.
Right. Caribe tour.
Yeah, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand.
I don't either, man. I don't either. And I try to, when I come across brothers who they ask me questions, I give it straight to them. Like, okay, man, don't do that.
Yeah.
Hit the ground first. Don't try. There is no shortcut coming down here.
No.
You trying to set something up. Don't do that. I tell people, I use the terminology. Come down here and do your groundwork.
Yes.
Get your groundwork together.
Yes. I like that. Groundwork, boots.
Yeah, boots on the ground. Because you need to see hand. You need to see right away. You need to see eye to eye.
Absolutely.
Not talking online and stuff like that. You kind of, it's out of touch.
No,
it's out of touch.
And it doesn't impress me.
Yeah, it doesn't impress them either. But if they want,
more
they
importantly,
said, okay.
It doesn't impress them.
Right. But they'll play the game as though it does.
Oh, absolutely. But it's a numbers game. It's
right,
a numbers game.
Right.
Don't be a statistic.
And another thing I noticed too, man, because a lot of younger guys, they don't start traveling out, particularly younger black males, and
weekend warriors.
And I call them, man. And I got that. I'm all for them traveling. Let me say that.
Absolutely.
But what I want to say before you say what you got to say is, y'all have to understand that as expats, we live here. One, and two, you represent us whether you know us on a personal level or not.
Absolutely.
So I come down here and have fun is one thing, but the throwing money all in the air and stuff, I think that's a little far-fetched, man. Come on, man. Come on. Well, then you go back home living in your mom's basement, or you flipping pieces. Come on, man.
Yeah, but it's what I called, and I did a vlog, it's called strip club mentality.
Yeah.
You bring that same strip club mentality here.
Right.
And do things that you would do. You listen, this is an island, a beautiful island, right? Full of beautiful women, beautiful
You don't
people.
have to do that.
You don't have to do that.
Right.
And you waste the money, like you said, man. And unfortunately, you only see young black people do it.
Yeah.
You only see young black dudes.
We the only people throw money.
That ain't got money.
Or no assets.
And no assets. No. I mean, name me 3 black institutions. Or them cats that's throwing money in the air. If I ask you what is compound interest, can you explain it to me?
They could not.
If I ask them, do you know the difference between an ETF and an NFT? Can you explain that to me?
Right.
No. You know, do you know what an index fund is?
Right.
You know?
Right.
But you throwing money up in the air.
Right. Like you got it like that.
Yeah, your broke ass.
Right. But you go back to your little 1-bedroom apartment, or you living with a roommate, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
paycheck to broke day, not even
brother, y'all
paycheck
gotta,
to paycheck.
yeah, y'all gotta stop that.
Yeah, it's
y'all gotta
crazy,
stop
man.
that. So the image is horrible.
Yeah, but you know that whole hip hop image, man. It and even now you got older cats that were in the hip hop industry that were rapping.
Right.
And now you see how they're spitting a whole new tune.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're like, yeah, you know, we kind of, you know, I'm part of creating that, and now I'm trying to, you know, like Killer Mike.
Right.
You know, Killer Mike and I forgot some of the rap, but the list just goes on and on. How when I see these older rappers now, how they're trying to educate these younger rappers, like, hey man, you know, this ain't what you're trying to put out. Hold up, even though they put it out and started it. So
right,
you know, I'm glad to see that they've grown up, but you know, it's definitely a bit of a hypocrisy at the same time.
Right. So I'm down to my last two questions.
Not a problem, brother.
What are the 3 things that you dislike about this country?
The driving.
Yes, the traffic is horrible.
the gringo economy.
Yes.
Meaning that whatever price is for a Dominican, they trying to charge you 5 times the amount.
Right.
And well, this third one is one of the things I love about Dominicans and one of the things I don't like about Dominicans. The one thing I don't like about Dominicans is them being so nationalist that they cut themselves out.
Right.
The one thing I love about
I'm going to give, I want the 3 things that you love about them.
Oh, 3 things I love about
No, first you gave me the dislike. Now I want you to give me the 3 things that you love about it.
Okay, so now here's the 3 things I love about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit that same subject again. Dominicans are very much nationalists. They support each other. They love each other. They believe in family structure.
Right.
So that's, like I said, that's a love and a hate thing. But that's that's the number 1 thing.
Yeah.
The number 2 thing is, man, once you find Dominican, especially a Dominican lady like my daughter's mom, that's in your corner.
Right.
That's really in your corner.
Right.
That doesn't have a personal agenda.
It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, she'll ride or die.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. She'll ride or die.
Yeah.
She'll ride or die.
Yeah.
And the third thing, man, is look at this view, brother. This is a view I can do every day. Look at that. And it's free. And it's free. I ain't paying $1 million for it. I can go to restaurants with this view. I can go on my balcony with the view. I come to my partner's house, sit on his balcony with the view. I ain't paying $1 million for it, man.
And even though we're in a relationship, it's still good to see beautiful women.
Oh man, come on. Well, see, this is the thing.
I love that energy.
I tell people, you know, beautiful women in DR is like water. There's plenty of water.
It's plenty of water.
There's plenty of water.
Yeah.
So, and after a while, don't get me wrong, I'm a man who loves eye candy.
Right.
But after a while, it like I said, it's like somebody who gives you an apartment and put doors on it.
Right.
You know, after a while, yeah, it comes with it. So, but yeah, I do love it, brother. I do love it.
And I know I said 2, but here's my last one for sure.
All right.
Okay, and my last question.
Yes, sir.
What is your message to future expats, particularly black expats?
All right, so my black expats, I say this. Remember that you are ambassadors. Remember that you are in somebody else's backyard. Remember that you can make a great life down here for yourself. You know, respect the community, respect the culture, respect the people, and you'll have a great time. Don't leave your American brain in America. When I say that, I mean you know, of how you do business, how you carry yourself. Just things that are logical, common sense shit. Don't, because I see I see a lot of cats from, you know, from America specifically come down here, and it's like they left their brain on the plane. And I'm like, would you do that if you were in America? No.
Right.
So if you wouldn't do that if you were in America, don't do it here.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
You know? Enjoy yourself. This is a great island. This is great, full of great people, beautiful women, great food.
Mm-hmm.
But just don't leave your brain on the plane.
Once again, thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right.
Brown Spade.
Brown Spade.